Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to Xiang Talk. So today I want to talk about NOFAP. Okay, so most of you are in this journey, and that's why you are in this channel. Some of my subscribers are those people who want to improve their life, want to get over the addiction, and want to know how actually porn has destroyed their life and how they can change, what they can do about it. So today I want to go beyond that. Okay, so what is bad about porn? Like, what is more that porn brings into our life that we currently maybe don't realize that is going on? And I want to address the things that are wrong, okay, may come with the use of pornography. So I want to share about my story first before I go into the details. I started my journey of NOFAP at around 2016 to 17. Okay, during that time, I found myself struggle to keep the streak. Let's say maybe I want to go for 7 days of NOFAP. And then I just keep on failing, and I don't know what happened. I don't know why it happened. I don't know why it is so hard for me. And I keep on failing and failing. Eventually, I try my best. I hit the 7th day. And I relapse again. Right? And then I get better and better. As time goes by, I did get better. And this point has proved that if you constantly trying to improve on something, it will work. But the point is, it will be hard. You will be struggling. You will put so much effort on doing it. So I find the shortcut to all of this by only recent years. The need itself to overcome the urge, the wanting to watch pornography itself, has to be erased. Right? The need of fixing your current problem needs to be erased first. Especially if you are on a journey of NOFAP. Because, why? Now I'm getting to the point. The more that you try to control your brain not to do something, what will happen? You think more of it. Right? You're having more thought of that thing, which leads you back to fapping, which leads you back to watching pornography. Right? That's not what we want, but we unconsciously thinking about it because we wanting to fix it, right? If we want something, we often involuntarily think about want to fixing it, right? Then this is a problem. When we constantly thinking about the problem, we will move ourselves into this momentum of doing that thing. That's why it's harder for you or yourself, if you encounter this problem right now, to overcome this issue. Because you often think about it, because you're thinking too much about want to solve this problem. That's why you can't solve it. By putting attention away from the problem, let the problem go, mean disconnect with your problem, are the important key to overcome the addiction. Right? If you don't want to watch porn, you give up the need of thinking porn. And that is how you easily overcome it. By not thinking about wanting that straight 7 days, 9 days, 30 days, right? Forget about that. So what we need to do here is put our time and attention into new things, right? Because again, I have said this before over and over again, and it's important that you have a new habit, because fapping and everything else that you want to fix right now is habit you accumulate over time. So think about it again. When was the first time you fap? When was the first time you watched porn or the nasty videos? Right? It's long time ago, as you can remember, right? This is not the first day you do this. And from the first day, okay, as you can remember, you have experienced this feeling of, I have orgasm, I feel good. And then it encouraged me to do it over and over again so that I can get that feel. And how can you get addicted? It's when you want more and more. You want to go more extreme. You want to find something else to keep that excitement going, because you will be desensitized when you use too much of the pornographic content, right? You should know that if you already been, or now you are in that situation, right? You want to overcome that. You know that the content that you are watching, the story that you buy in to give you that excitement is getting more and more extreme. And it's not normal. It's not like a normal people will have this thought of, like, you watch very extreme content. Like, it will not happen in the real life. And it makes you excited and you feel weird, you feel freaked out. You want to change that. You don't want to be in that kind of thoughts and feelings that you like this type of content, right? So congratulations if you feel that you need to change right now. By now focusing on the new things that you can do, you can control, or you can build on, right? It's like a habit, right? Getting into pornography, into fapping is a habit. So getting out of that habit is have a new habit. Okay, this is the point. Having new habit will occupy the time that you have with porn. Your relationship with porn will slowly go away, right? When you replace that time with new activities. So what I can think about this activity is something physical. You want something that is physically demanding. You might want to go into sport if I can say that it's relatable, because it's using your body, it's using your strength, and you want to use that energy to improve on the sports that you like. So maybe you go into the gym, you sign up in martial art class, right? You play basketball with your friends, like spend those time in doing the new habits, right? No matter what it is. But I strongly recommend you guys to do something that demands your energy, demands your physical energy and have physical movement. So the reason why is you want to use up that energy to project it to something else that using physical body. And as time goes by, right, what you will get is amazing. If you choose a new lifestyle, when you are doing NOFAP, you are improving or gaining new skills. Okay, you are good at this sport. If you always like to play basketball or always want to do kickboxing or like Thai boxing or jiu-jitsu or just lifting weights or jogging, badminton, right? Everything you can do. Okay, there's no limit. But you must use your physical energy. You must drain your physical energy in order to not to think about fapping. Okay, because fapping needs a lot of energy. And I think it links to physical things that we do. Why? Because when I was training myself on training, I do strength training, I do jiu-jitsu. Right? If I was draining myself on those activities, I actually accumulate those endorphin and dopamine from doing the activity that using my physical body and have someone to interact with. I get that afterwards. So I have no need to think about, okay, I want to get over 30 days straight. Things will just automatically come. I will just automatically hit those 30 days and 60 days. When I focus on something else, when I focus on building those physical activity or skills up, right? When I focus on my gym, on my PRs, I got the accomplishment, I got the confidence when I hit those milestones. I get those PR. And that encouraged me to go into a new lifestyle. And that is the habit that I want to really talk about. When you have new habits, right, you get rid of the old habit, which is fapping and pornography. You move into a new habit. You have the new identity now. So I'm currently also doing like identity shifting. It's like a meditation for me, for the person I used to be and the future me that I want to be. So I want to be in my future self, which is better, which have a more knowledge, better strength, better body, better looking, more confident. And this is the other way around if I'm addicted to porn, right? If I have bad routines that surround me, I hide in my room, I do those things, I fap, that is not going to get me to where I want to be. And guys, important, get yourself into a new habit if you want to get rid of the old habit. It is much, much more simpler if you do that. And I find myself stuck for like 5 or 6 years of struggling, wanting to overcome this habit, but I didn't change myself. I didn't change my identity. I didn't focus on new things that I want to improve on or I can improve on in order to get rid and not to think about the old habits. And that's my problem. And today, I want to solve this problem and make it easier for you to overcome this issue, like by asking you to go and have a new hobbies, habits, so you can replace your old habits with a new one. As I said before, fapping is a habit. Everything you do in your life is a habit. And if you overcome that need of wanting to feel the same way like the past, if you overcome that and you move into a new future self that is developing, building confidence, and having new skills, you will become a much better person. And overcoming this difficulty that you have right now is going to be much easier, like much easier than the things that you do right now. Okay, what we actually do now is not working because, right? Why it's not working? Because we are thinking too much of the problem. Right? By thinking too much of the problem, only will make you more depressed, more needy. And most importantly is, I want to repeat again, we will invest our emotion into that problem again. If we thinking about it too often, like, what is the matter with 7 days, 30 days? Like, if we always think about the 7 days, the 30 days, 90 days, month more, what is the point of that? Right? It will only drag you into thinking about the problem, thinking about watching it again, right? You want to get rid of the energy by discarding them, okay? Throw them away. If you don't want something that is damaging in your life, that is not contributing to your life anymore, you simply throw it away, right? Throw it away so that they don't appear, they don't affect you anymore. Like, you just chuck them away in the rubbish bin, right? If you think that something is not useful anymore for you, it become rubbish, and you want to disconnect yourself, you want to cut off yourself from them, right? So in NOFAP also the same, you want to cut off your relationship with them. I know it is hard, I know it feels good to fap, and we like that feeling, and being sexual is normal, being able to enjoy the feeling of orgasm is normal. Because why do we have it? We must feel that we're able to enjoy it, and that is one of the reasons why we can have it. Like, we can feel that feeling, but using it at the wrong area, at the wrong time, will destroy our growth as a person. Because think about this, if you currently have troubles of self-growth or time management, or even having a normal relationship is hard for you, and most probably is you are affected by pornography, by the video that you watch, the content that you watch. That is kind of like slowly brainwashing you to an freak, right? You don't want to be a freak. You want to be normal human being and able to interact with people, able to make friends. And those damaging videos that you are watching is making you not a normal person anymore. It derives you from the reality. If you can relate, it's not reality that you are watching. It's just acting, it's just fantasizing. And if you are programmed to that environment, imagine when you go out to the world, how can you really be normal and interact with people, right? There's no way to do that. You have to drag yourself out of that situation, that shit hole. So guys, with that said, simple word will be focusing on your growth more, because your attention to that thing that you want to fix is actually driving you away from fixing that thing. So redirect your focus. Don't focus on fixing and wanting to overcome that NOFAP. Instead, put all of that mental work on thinking of that to doing something else. I know it's hard, it's uncomfortable to go into that new things, but think about on the other side. Like, think about what you want to become in the next 5 years. And if you work on the new things, you will slowly become that person in the next 5 years. But when you stay where you are right now and thinking about the problem, it's not going to fix it. You are going to be the same next year, another years, 5 years from now, because of the mentality that you have. So having the right mindset is going to move you further. Then you are fixing your thoughts on the same thing over and over again, because there's no changes when you did that. It's just wasting your time, your energy, and you're not getting anything back when you waste them, right? Time is more valuable than money. So do the work, guys. Do the work. I know it's hard, but I'm not saying that it's really hard. Like you can't really do it. It's just, it's not comfortable to have a new habit, to having a new routines, to eating healthy, right? Those things are not going to be comfortable, but that is the way you're going to grow and build yourself up to become the person that you always want to be. Like, do the work, because no one is going to help you except me or yourself. And I've done my job here. I'm telling you everything that I know and how I overcome all of this issue. I was having these difficulties since I start fapping. Okay, maybe on the age of 10, I already start fapping because of the environment that I'm in. Like those people that are telling me how to do it, and I'm hooked to it for the rest of the 30 years. Then I found pornography and I get more addicted. So it's not you that the only person who experienced this. Okay, I have been experiencing this for 30 plus years, and that is what I get. And that is what I can suggest you to do starting today. Don't focus on the problem, focus on what you can do to improve your life. And when you replace that time with good activities, with good habits, you're going to get what you really want. That is your future self. Alright guys, if you like this video, please help me by like and subscribe to my channel so that I can spread the word and grow my channel and benefit more people on this community. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.